So this is our hag boss run, leaves us with 10k. You better not miss that run because money is very low. I know. But the good news is we're at 10, which is fine. We can do some money runs after.
As time wore on, her wild policy of self-experimentation grew intolerable. She quaffed all manner of strange fungi, herbs, and concoctions, intent on gaining some insight into the horror we both knew to be growing beneath us. The change in her was appalling, and no longer able to stomach it, I sent her to live in the Weald, where her wildness would be welcomed.
Okay. Oh man, this fight.
There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
Okay. So, unlike what I thought was going to happen, this is actually pretty linear, because we know we're just going here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. It's going to be all the way out here. So we have to traverse about 9 rooms. It's the wheeled snail. Yeah, it's a wheeled snail.
A fortune, waiting to be spent. Ancient trap.
First trap resisted 11 stress, not too bad.
Unsprung and
First fight. A corrupted champion giant and a cowardly blighted crone. 95% stun resist. So this is pretty typical, guys, for the champion game, is that the base stun resist you're gonna see is 95. So this is great because it automatically marks in PBD. So that's why having this front line is so useful. 54 crit off the bat. We need to switch out of spaghetti here and go stab. I wonder how often we'll actually be able to use spaghetti on this run. Yeah, we need a crit emote. You said it, Daft Punk. 28. Bleed is up to 20 now, which is gonna tick twice before this has a turn. 54. Boomer is godlike. I really hope Boomer doesn't die. I hope none of your guys' characters die, but right now we need Boomer in a big, big way to move through this stuff.
hit it very hard.
Yeah, you said it, Shadow. Vec doing a ton of damage up here too. 20, 25, good night. Okay, first fight down. Let's hope we get a scout. A scout would make me feel so much more confident here. Or not. Yeah. At least we got a surprise. Like, this is definitely our opener. The fact that we got like a champion collector seems really interesting. That seems like a lot of fun. And at the same time, kind of not. This has 72 HP. So 24 to 32. And now it's out of position.
A powerful blow.
Wow, we landed the stun. Amazing. I should still yop this though, because it's still gonna get. It's not gonna get guarded next turn, but it is gonna get buffed or healed this turn, and it'll still do damage, which we really don't want. So yop is still gonna need to happen here. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. If this has a turn and we don't kill it, this is now up to 50% damage. As weird as this is, My temptation now is to use a Damon's Pull on one of these back lines so that this gets shuffled back and we can shoot it and bite it. 55. Resisted. 55% move resistant, it's still resisted. 24 crit heal. Here comes the pain. Let's guard Boomer. Stun resist is 130 for both of these. Not for this one. And the guard, and the riposte. That's pretty lucky. 44 non-crit. Yeah, if that crit musk, we are in a very different position. This being in position 1 is just really, really frustrating right now for this. Maybe she'll heal herself. Bleed of 15. Thank goodness. Good night. Get out of here. Nice to see you.
Their formation is broken.
Next room down. I wish I had saved that holy water now. But we can maybe make something nice here. Corrupting Strength Tonic. Inhuman Strength with a dash of life-threatening corruption. So, the thing about this tonic is, it gives you minus damage but plus damage. I think we just pop it now on the way there. Plus 30% damage, but minus 20% damage. Okay. I was thinking we keep it for the hag, but I just don't want to hit small on the hag is the problem. God, how many emeralds have we passed? Do we stun this hound? I think we try to get a stun on the hound. We just don't want to take any diseases. Rabies right now I feel like is a really, really bad move. $54 Boomer.
Continue the onslaught.
What the heck? Oh my goodness. So we have a Virago, a corrupting Virago. Have we seen these in PBD yet? I don't think we've seen this in Pitch Black Dun. This is an awful group. God, this group is horrible.
How quickly the tide turns.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, Rain. Gatekeeper is pretty nasty here. The Courtesan is pretty nasty. But this has 102 health and is corrupting. First time PBD Virago, good luck. Thank you, Hooded Lay. I need that. That's her first bit of Hooded Lay luck there. It has a 345% stun resist. Now it's not snipeable. I can't yop it. Sniping this is 12 to 18. 12 to 18. This is rough as hell. $20 non-crit rend. Orthan says Hawaiian pizza is my staple. Marks and debuffs abound. Minus death blow resist, minus healing resist. Now we have horror.
Consumes the mind.
Where's Claire when you need to yell at Rael for this group?
Turns even the boldest gaze.
This is unreal. Now we're playing Pitch Black Dungeon. Okay, the Virago is down. We want to clear this corpse. Stress mounts. This is a 6/1. 70 and 90 with Yop. That's pretty nice. Yeah, the corpse immediately has a turn on the Virago, which I don't understand.
Impressive.
Cortizon needs to die, and then I think we need to try to get some licks in here for de-stress. We have 2 camps, so we probably do a camp in this next room, de-stress and get scouting. If Darkest Dungeon were a pizza, what would it be? Yeah, that's the bonus onto the question of the topic of the day. Probably, if it's Pitch Black Dungeon, it's bitter and burned. We're gonna go here because this is stunned and she has a turn and this is marked. We're gonna have Bola, which we should take instead of Mark. Crit 50, baby. That's how we stress heal. Too bad. No stall there.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So we're gonna get out of Mark and we're gonna go Bola and Boomer, I think, so we have a little bit more variability here. Okay, I think this is our first camp. I think we camp here, we prevent ambush, we get scouting, and we just try to make it to this room.
The coming horrors.
Don't know how I feel about tentacle pizza? Yeah. Kinda with you. Yeah, that's 8 points gone already for prevent ambush and scout. I think all we want now is therapy dog. And we call this the first camp here. Tonic of Resistance. When the going gets tough, really? That might come in handy here. Okay. This might actually be time for a spaghetti. Because we might actually be able to land a stun here. 70 and 70. Probably it's still better to mark. I'm thinking Yop, stun, mark, and shoot. I'm thinking Arby's. I think she's gonna wreck here. So long as she doesn't get pulled. Ugh.
Palpable fear.
There we go.
Decimated.
Pineapple, anchovy, spinach, and waffle bits. That's the Selvaxry. Half pineapple, Canadian bacon, half artichoke, and pesto. Light on the cheese. Easy peasy. Yeah, I think this is the right call. Still shootable. Maybe not anymore. Nope. Even with the push, even with the move resist. Ugh. What is this up to? 5? 13. So this is dead.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Trying really desperately not to throw this before we go into this boss fight. Prevent ambush is had. So now we have 6 and 2. So we go restring, marching plan, and then dark strength. Increased stress plus 20% damage. Boy, let's hope this works. Thank you, Rain. Here's what I brought, guys. I brought 2 heal potions. I also brought a nullifying brew. The nullifying brew cleanses the entire team of bleeds and blights. It's expensive as hell. My hope is that if a bleed lands like it did, and someone's near death's door, we can just cleanse it without having to throw down a heal.
Twisted and maniacal. A slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
God damn it! Boomer just went right into the wash.
Masterfully executed. The will to fight falters.
Jesus! That's what killed. Now we're gonna kill this mushroom.
Back to the
We gotta be able to heal her when she comes out here. $30 and cure. Boomer's at death's door. That's why I did that.
hold fast.
You guys see how fast that was? God! The 4! The 4! That was the mark play. We're not going fast enough at all here. I can't mark her is the thing. This is preventing mark.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Two damage on the season. We're not doing enough damage, guys. It's just, it's not fast enough.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
I gotta kill this shroom this round so that she can heal. Otherwise, Boomer's gonna be at death's door next round. She's gonna come out. If she comes out, I'll still be able to heal her, but she might attack. So if I kill the shroom, she spins a turn, making another shroom rather than doing an attack. But then the shroom that comes back might be you can't heal. Rain says, what happens if you defeat the pot? If you kill the pot, the person comes out and then it gets reset. So it's kind of not worth it. It's 40 HP. And you spend so much time going at this when you should go at this, while this heals itself. I think the right call is that we kill this mushroom so that she's busy, and then this comes out and we heal. But if this comes out and it's not a heal shroom, we're in a really bad spot. I want to just go here and throw damage, but 9 to 11 doesn't sound that great.
Be gone, fiend.
Boomer's at death's door. This is what I thought was going to happen next. Cog says, can we talk about how the pot is 23 dodge, 80% prot? So Musk says don't guard this, because it's an AoE attack, but the problem is, there's a lot of things that she can do, like, stews and stuff, that will still kill her. So until I can get a heal here, I think I have to. I think I'm forced to. Houndmaster's next. This is really bad news. If this is a prevent healing, we're really bad shape. It's a prevent healing. So I have to go here. I can't get, like, this is exactly what I was worried about. Now this is out with no health. Now she popped a mushroom, she didn't attack, but now it's to prevent healing. Interestingly enough, this still has guard on it. I have to kill this shroom. I have to kill it so she doesn't attack.
Impunity.
So that I can heal. Yeah, Bianca, I'm with you. That is exactly my plan. We kill this shroom so she can pop a healing potion. That is exactly right. Now she's gonna heal for crit 60! A crit 60! We're not going fast enough.
From becoming unwound.
I have 2 death's doors, guys. I mean, that put us back in the game here, but we still gotta land a really good heal and not be pounded right now. So this is what's happening. We've only got her to about half health, which is what I was afraid of. I was afraid that when we come in here, that if we just go straight damage, we get her to maybe 60 before somebody gets death stored. So that's exactly what happened. And unfortunately, it was our Arbalest, which was going to throw down a ton of damage, right? So the Arbalest gets taken out of the pot and is totally out of position. And that screws a lot of what our plan was here. So we've gotten really unlucky in that case. Then she got popped back in. Then we couldn't heal her, right? So potions have been how we get through this so far. We're at 50%. And right now, we have a death store. We have an opportunity to leave and save these characters, which I'm opting to take. Here's what I don't know. If we can... if there's no mushroom here, so if this can land a heal, we start over, basically, but she's already at 60. Musk is saying this Arbalest is not working. And the reason the Arbalest isn't working is because she just can't attack unless she's in 3 or 4, which is exactly right. This is a damage race, and it's easy to say, yeah, just go ham, go damage. But literally, we got to 60% before somebody had Death's Door. So you have to know going into this fight that that's going to happen. And I'm wondering if this isn't completely unsalvageable. If we can land a heal on Deja, we're in a decent place. I have 2 opportunities right now. I can try a retreat, or I can move her back into a position, hope that she spawns a mushroom, and that we can heal here. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try a retreat. If it fails, then let's hope we land a heal and see where that gets us. We're insanely lucky that hit here, and that's why guard has play. This needs to be in position 2. This needs to be in position 3. This has to come all the way forward for us to do anything. We have to wait for this turn to come forward. I can mark here. It's not going to do any good. So we can't heal again. And I can't attack again. Now these guys are in a workable position, but this has to be killed again. Because this is about to come out and need to be healed.
Another abomination cleansed from
And that
our
took on a
lands.
blight.
As life
Here comes Vec.
ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
There goes our heals. We dodged it! I gotta get damage in, but I gotta heal her. I have to heal her. She can't be thrown stuff on or meat tenderized and then just die. Exactly. That's why we healed her. Okay, now we could retreat again. Everybody is super low health. I could try to heal. We could try retreat. Somebody gets tossed in. We just don't have fast enough damage. Like, she needs to be healed and then tossed back in. No stuns, please. I can't mark her.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
$15 HP! Jesus!
The wood is still poisoned. The way is still blocked. But less people will be eaten.
GG! Okay.
Zero, you're dead, Zero.
That was the most stressful fight I've ever been in this game, I think, ever.